Y'all have asked for videos about how to get started market farming. This is going to be another video in that series. So we're going to talk today about literally how to get started. I want to kind of preface this video by saying that I am not going to tell you everything that I know about market farming, because I want you to learn to figure some of this stuff out for your own, and because I have to protect my business as well. We have in the past given people tips and pointers for how to get started, and they took those tips and pointers and basically just copied everything that we did, came to our same market where we were, and took our customers, if you're at our same market using our same methods, and then when we were like, hey, that's not right, please don't do that, we were told instead that if we didn't like that we should find a different market to go to. That it wasn't their problem that they copied us. So I'm not going to give you the whole play-by-play. In fact, if we see people on our business page that are copying us, if they're planting at the same time, using the same varieties we're using, marketing the same way, similar pictures, all the things, those farms get blocked. Because Walmart doesn't invite Target to their strategy meetings. Target doesn't invite Walmart to their strategy meetings. We're not going to give our playbook to the farms around us that compete with us. Yes, I want other farms to do well. That means we're feeding America. But I also have to look out for my business, because my business is what feeds my family. So I can't give all the information. All I can give you is pointers and tricks and jumping off spots for you to figure some of this stuff out on your own. With that in mind, here's today's very simple, if you're going to stop watching the video right now, here's the main point. The best way to start a market farm is to start a market farm. I saw a quote this week, and I'm not going to get it right exactly just off the top of my head, but it was essentially, I lost some of the best years of business trying to run my business perfect. It was basically saying, I wanted my business to go well, so I researched and I read books and I would listen to podcasts and I did all those things to learn how to do it. Meanwhile, somebody didn't do all those things. They were still dumb, and they just started the business and learned as they went. And now here I am with all this book knowledge, and they've got the real world experience, and that business is doing better than mine. I hope this wind isn't too bad. But basically, that is the best way to start a market farm. If you had asked me in October of 2018 how to run a market business, I would have had some idea, because we'd been doing it a little bit before that. But if you had asked me in October of 2019, after we'd been doing this for 6 months, my answer would have been completely different than what I had told you in October of 2018. Because you just learn so much more by really getting out there and doing it. So, start small. Start with what you have. Our first garden that we ever sold out of at a farmer's market, now this was long before we were trying to support our family on it, but the first one we ever sold out of was about 10 by 10, maybe 12 by 15, something along those lines. I'm trying to think. It was in our backyard, and I could weed the entire thing while Gracie took a nap. Like, I could take my baby monitor out and I could do all the work that needed to happen in the whole garden during one nap when she was a baby. So that's what we started with, and that's what I recommend other people start with too. Pick something, maybe it's something that you're already growing for fun for yourself. I don't know. I have fun growing gourds. Okay, great. You're going to be the gourd person, and you're going to grow all kinds of gourds, and you're going to grow gourds that are decorative, and maybe you're going to learn how to turn them into birdhouses, and you're going to learn how to paint them to look like witches, and you're going to make gourd scarecrows and gourd, I don't know, all the things, right? Gourd baskets, I don't know. And you're just going to be the gourd person. Maybe you're really good at tomatoes, and so you're just going to grow all the varieties of tomatoes. Whatever it is, start with what you have, with what you already know, with space that you have, stop waiting for the perfect farm or the perfect, when I get to move to the country, I'll start a farm. No, start it now. Start it in your backyard. Start it in raised beds. Start it wherever. Because the faster you start, the more you can start to learn, because you have to learn so much of this by doing. And people will tell us, oh, well, I wish I could farm, but I don't have a green thumb. Do you know how you get a green thumb? You get a green thumb by planting so many plants that you don't notice when you kill some. Like, you have to kill some plants to get a green thumb. That's how it works. And so my very best advice, start. Start here, start now, start with what you have. Stop waiting for perfect, stop researching it to death, and start. That's your tip for the day.